Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, fellow prospectors and treasure hunters, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. How's everybody doing this week? Hope everybody's having a great week so far, and we want to thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, I got the greatest co-host ever. First off, we got Mr. Rich Cooley. How are you, Rich?
Pretty good. How's everyone tonight?
Doing good, man. So what have you been up to since Sunday, when I talked to you last?
Not much. Still catering to the wife.
Oh,
she's still got a bad cold.
Still?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little cough here and there, so I'm trying to pump medicine in me so I don't get it.
Uh-huh. I know you said you was, but it's not working, is it?
Well, I'm so far so good for me, but not for her.
How many weeks has she been sick now? Like 2 weeks?
Well, not quite 2 weeks yet. Friday will be 2 weeks. Yeah.
Man, hopefully she gets better soon. That's got to be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, I just hope she don't get pink eye or anything, because now her eyes are starting to be red a little bit. So.
Has she got allergies or anything on top of all this?
No.
No? Man. Did you mess with your...
Just coughing up stuff, you know.
Man, that's rough. So did you mess with your garden any?
She drinks anything cold, it makes her cough. And
oh, man, that's just rough. Well, hopefully she feels better soon. So you get in your garden any, buddy?
No. Well, I did... finish getting my potatoes all done. I got them all covered now. I had to put more topsoil on them, but
other than that,
this weekend I might try to till it up a little bit and get it ready for put plastic on. Get ready to plant.
What's the plastic for? Case of frost?
Keep the weeds down.
Oh, keep the weeds down. See, I'm not a gardener.
Yeah, put black plastic down so you don't have to keep pulling weeds. And then when you plant your plants, just cut your hole out, put your plant in, and
oh man!
Plus, it keeps the soil moist when it's hot outside. It'll keep the ground underneath of it moist.
Oh man, you're a serious.
But don't get hard.
Serious gardener, then, huh? Obviously.
I got a 12 by 30, so.
Well, yeah, but it's like, man, I've just.
And I get it packed full of everything.
Now, you take it seriously. So I'm saying I'm definitely not a gardener. I can't plant nothing; it would die. So that's why.
Yeah, I used to be like that, but I got a little green thumb now. So. Other than that, really not too much going on. Same old stuff.
Well, we're glad you made it tonight.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you, Rich, and thank you for being here, my friend. All right. Also joining us tonight, we got the koi queen herself, Miss Kathleen Biffle. How are you, Kathleen?
Well, I'm doing great, and I really missed everybody. So it's good to be back.
We missed you guys Sunday. That's for sure. Yeah. And so did the listeners. Everybody was chatting in the chat room. Where's Kathleen and Shad? Where's Kathleen and Shad?
We don't miss too many shows.
No, you don't. That's why it threw them off for a loop when you wasn't here, I guess.
But it's great to be back. Yeah. And I just want to tell everybody I'm having internet issues. Mm-hmm. I go in and out of the chat room, so I'm not ignoring you. I probably can't do anything.
Yeah, she's definitely having some internet issues tonight. She's here. You know, definitely.
Yes.
And we're glad you made it tonight, Kathleen. So
yes. And Shad de-winterized the camper.
De-winterized it?
He de-winterized it.
De-winterized it.
Yes. And it's a good thing because we passed the RV place going somewhere, and oh my goodness, you should have seen all the campers.
Really?
All lined.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you, Kathleen?
We must have lost her.
Oh, wait, there she is. There she is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. We lost you at all the campers lined up. That's where we lost you.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I really said.
So what,
You're just busy.
They were packed with campers getting de-winterized?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And we're very excited that we're going to be able to go.
So you're going to be trying to go camping this weekend, hopefully, huh?
It's time to get some gold. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of this. We're going to get gold. It's going to happen. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, like months of catching up to do, right?
Yes.
January, February, March, April.
Well, that's why we did all the yard work and all the responsibility stuff when, it's been bad out.
Mm-hmm.
So we could take advantage of the good weather and not have to do all the stuff.
Smart move. I'm telling you. Now you're ready to start power dredging, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, we balance just like everyone else, their lives. And
Mm-hmm.
we try to take those small opportunities to just get out whether you're in the desert or you're in the creek or whatever.
Right,
it's just
exactly.
good to be out.
I mean, like we was talking pre-show, we know that's good therapy for you. It relaxes you. It just de-stressifies you, And it's been rough on you this year because you haven't been able to get out as early as normal.
Well, not to mention the horrible winter.
Yeah, right.
Come on. It started to get really comical,
It did.
Snow in April. I mean, seriously.
It did. 70 Friday, snow Monday. Yeah, it started to be funny, actually, but sad at the same time. But today
and the koi don't.
Go ahead.
The koi don't know how to take it. They're just like,
Oh, they're
is it
confused.
okay yet?
Yeah. Should we go back in our bucket and stay here another month?
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
We made the tunnel out of 2 5-gallon buckets.
And they're just holding tight. Did they come out the other day? Over the weekend?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
When I was doing cleaning it out and doing my springtime maintenance to it, and they came out to investigate what I was doing.
Oh, okay. They asked what you were doing in their home, huh? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, good. See, I don't know. Looks like it's going to start warming up a little better. I know.
Don't scare it.
I know. I thought it was a little cold today, actually. But
oh, not me.
That's just me.
I wore sandals.
Oh, my God. I had a jacket on. I was cold. That rain stuff just makes it bad. But it's not snow, so I'm not going to complain. Knock on wood.
There you go.
I'll take it. I think it's springtime finally in Ohio. Maybe. Ish.
Keep your fingers crossed out there.
They're crossed. But I think this weekend looks good for you. So I think you'll be all right. No matter
What's
what.
the weather like out west? Do you know? Have you
Hot.
been hot?
Hot. Thanks for the weather update, Shad.
Alrighty.
That's
So
the
that
weather
was
with
the weather. By our producer, Shad. It's hot.
It's hot. Windy. Dry. Thanks, Shad. Appreciate
You're
it. So you're thinking on going this weekend. You got your dredge all put back together? Is it ready to go?
Yep.
So
Sure is.
So you are official. Time to go.
Well, it's been sitting on our patio for 2 months.
Right. I didn't know if you had it all put back together or not, where you dressed it up.
Oh yeah, it's completely put together in the backyard because we were doing the Dress My Dredge. I don't know if anybody else is going to post anything, but we still have time.
Yep. You got a little time.
You got a month.
Yep.
You've got a month.
I think they'll wait until the last day or something. Then they're gonna,
maybe.
Could be.
So nobody can steal their ideas.
Oh, could be.
That's
Yeah.
what I think.
That could be a possibility. I don't know. But so you're ready then. You're just got to drop it in and start dredging.
Yeah, hopefully Carrie can come. We've been talking, and she's got a lot of things going on too. So
All right.
we're hoping the stars align, and it'll be nice to see her again.
I hope so. I hope she gets to show up and go with you guys, and you guys can do some dredging. What?
I'm sure we'll get into some shenanigans.
I'm sure you you always do. Never fail to let us down, so make sure you do. So now with your internet problems, do you got your news tonight?
I do.
Awesome.
Got it to print.
Awesome. Good. Got some fun facts?
I do have some fun facts.
It's just...
They're a little bit extended, but
That's
they're
okay.
interesting.
That's all right. We We like the extended fun facts.
It's not as extended as Closer Look, but
That's all right.
I don't know, maybe.
That's all right.
I'm looking at it like, maybe it is.
We all enjoy it, so just have fun with it, and I'm glad you got it, and let's hope we don't lose you,
Yes.
to your internet issues tonight. And
I know.
And we're glad you're back, Kathleen. We missed you for sure. And
well, I missed you guys.
It's weird. It's when one of you guys aren't here, it's like there's a big part of the show not here each time. Be it you, be it Rich, be it Dennis. There's something missing because each one of you brings something different to the show, and you can tell when one of us isn't around. So we missed you for sure.
Yeah. It's good to be here, and it's just part of my routine now. So it was just odd. I was just off this week. It was just an off week.
Yeah, do you feel like you're forgetting something when you're not doing? You're like, I feel like I forgot something. What am I supposed to be doing? And then you realize, we had the show tonight. And
back to normal.
Back to normal. Well, thank you for being here, Kathleen, and we look forward to the news here in a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right. Also joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles, our very own Shad Biffle. How are you, Shad?
Pretty good. Did anyone miss me, though?
Yes, we missed you, and people said they missed Shad, too, because...
They missed him lurking in the background.
his background chatter and his precious metal prices and his birthday thingies he does. I can't even think either.
That you guys stuck me doing, yeah.
But
way to cover. Thank you.
You do them
See
so
how that
well.
Evolved.
It did. It kind of evolved.
Yeah, everybody's like, I don't want to do it. Do you want to do it? No, I don't want to do it, Kathleen. No, I got the news. Shad, you need to do it. Okay. That's how it went down, everybody.
But it works. You do it so well.
It's like that Life cereal commercial.
Yeah.
He's Mikey.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, Shad. Yeah. That's how it evolved. But see, you've made it your own now, Shad. See? So you molded it and perfected it. And that's why we enjoy it so much. So you ready to go out? What's that?
Is Dennis going to call in for the birthdays?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
I'll try to get him here.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Just for that. Guaranteed. He will be here. So, Shad, you ready to get in and do some dredging, buddy?
I am, and like Kathleen, it's just with so much going on and not getting out, our minds are all over the place. And, as I was de-winterizing the camper, I got a step backwards, not thinking. Like, I just totally forgot what I was supposed to do and just started doing stuff. Well, had to drain because I don't have a hot water heater bypass for the water flow, so had to drain the water heater tank, and it had some of the RV antifreeze in it.
Right.
Well, right before they take off the thing so I can start draining it, I... for some stupid reason, flipped on the pump. So as soon as I took it out, I had all this antifreeze just shoot out all over me. Like my face and my mouth, all down my entire clothes. I was just covered in it. Thankfully, it was raining outside. So I ran and turned it off. I was like, gosh, that was stupid.
Well, at least you admitted it and you knew it. So you're like, okay.
I've been having stupid moments.
It's just one of them days. But you got it done, right, Shad?
Got it done. Everything's ready to go. I got the propane, filled up for everything today during my lunch break. And
nice.
So that way we just got to load some things up and get on the road this weekend.
Right. There you go, man. You're ready. I'm glad.
We got the campfire music playlist.
There you go.
Kathleen's been working on it for months.
I've been working on it all winter.
The campfire playlist, huh? Interesting. How many, was that, like 20 songs, 25?
Oh, no, a lot more than that.
Is it your spot?
We have a couple hundred easy now.
Wow, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Spotify,
you take that stuff seriously. Way to go. Still waiting to get our approval from Spotify too, guys. So
okay.
Hopefully this week. I'll let you know. minute I know, you will know.
Well, I just plugged them, so
Yes,
they better.
That's that cheap plug right there. Way to go, Kathleen. Like it. So, Shad, you're ready. You ready to get some gold, my friend?
I am. It'll be looking forward to this weekend. I think it'll be a good trip. You know, it's supposed to be up, I think, in Ohio areas that we're looking at, low to mid 60s.
Okay, that's doable, right?
The lows, though, is hovering right around mid to upper 30s. So chilly at night, but hey, that's good sleeping weather.
It is. No bugs.
So, no bugs, exactly.
No bugs. Sit by the fire and just enjoy that. And then get in a nice warm camper and sleep like a baby, right?
Exactly.
Perfect,
Definitely.
man. Perfect. So I'll let you go on to your precious metal prices and your birthdays. So I want to thank you for being here, though, as always, buddy. We missed you.
You got it, brother.
Awesome.
Well, precious metal prices. It looks like since I didn't do them Sunday, they decided to drop.
Uh-oh.
So way to go, Tim.
You're welcome.
Because of you. Gold's down $10 to $1,323, so it's still hovering. It looks like after yesterday, it's starting to climb back up.
Mm-hmm.
Silver also went down 15 cents to $16.56. Platinum down $21 is holding at $910 now. Palladium went up $4 to $969. So it looks like, Monday and Tuesday, stuff kind of bottomed out, and now it's starting to climb again. So hopefully that's good news for the rest of this week if you're looking to cash in any precious metal or you're just watching things.
Mm-hmm. And now
How's Cobalt doing?
I don't know.
Maybe you should add it to the list.
Maybe we need a bigger precious metal list.
Yeah.
All inclusive.
We want them all. All right, you ready for your birthday song?
I am, Dennis.
Dennis,
take it away, my man.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I tell you, I picture him doing that every single time.
I know. Dennis, get back
job,
to work.
Dennis.
Thanks for calling in. All right. Today, April 25th, birthdays. We have Arn Victor Mayer, Chris Top Possum, Daniel Wasson. I'm going to skip one and go to Eddie McRory, Jeff, Kevin Klepak, Richard Spidell, Rick Hardwick, Ryan Sullivan, and Zachary Toth. So happy birthday. And of course, one of our moderators, our good buddy, Darth Placer.
Yay!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yep. And Dennis will
Happy birthday, Darth. Yep, and everybody.
Dennis will get you something special, Darth. Don't you worry.
Oh, yeah. It's coming.
But tomorrow,
you'll get yours.
we got a few.
Go
We
ahead.
have Barbara, Brooke, Gregory Weeks, and Joe Fritsch.
Oh, happy birthday to them tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. Happy birthday, everybody. Very cool.
Darth said he didn't even know he was a moderator.
Is he a
Well,
moderator?
he used to be. Whatever.
Oh, is he? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Darth. You've been promoted.
He banned us all.
Good job. Perfect. Awesome.
He's the assistant to Jaren.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, he's the assistant to Jared,
Yeah,
though.
That's right.
Now, Darth.
What?
Interesting.
How old is Darth now?
I don't know. He's got to be at least 60 now, right?
He got to be getting up there.
I remember at the Cronies Club outing last year, though, and Darth was there, and he's been a long-time member of the site.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know all the trivia questions.
This was
Oh,
true.
yeah, the Cronies Club outing.
That's right.
And I have it on video to prove it.
That's right. You're right.
Mhm.
He actually kind of bombed at that, actually.
He really did.
For being here for so long. I mean, I figured he would know as well as I do almost. But yeah, he kind of bombed.
And he's not 72. He's lying now. He's going to be fired as a fake moderator.
As
So.
the assistant. Assistant fake moderator. Oh, mercy. What a happy birthday, Darth. We hope you have a great birthday, buddy. And, oh, gosh, I can't even think tonight. It's just too much. Too much. Shad.
Oh, it's 95 degrees in Tucson, according to Desert Pirate, by the way.
Ooh,
Who's Desert Pirate?
95.
He's in, it looks like a newer member or changed his
right.
name. I don't know.
Oh,
But
wait.
he's listening tonight.
Oh, right. I do see that. We have a Desert Pirate. So Dennis is the Eastern Pirate, and we have a Desert Pirate now. Yeah, very interesting. Lots of
Pirates everywhere.
Pirates.
There's one in Scotland, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Pirate Dredger. That's right. See? We have pirates all over the place anymore. It's a pirate world.
Mhm.
Shad, good job, brother. Thank you for the precious metal prices and the birthdays. And Dennis, thanks for calling in and singing that song again. We love it. And every time Kathleen giggles, it makes me laugh. Yeah. When he's singing that stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break, play a commercial from our good friends at Amra, and then when we come back, we'll be back with Kathleen's Dredging Up the News. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. And before I turn it over to Kathleen, Kathleen, did you have anything about the Amra dinner in your news tonight?
The Amra dinner?
Yeah.
No.
They posted something on Facebook earlier. I seen it. I guess.
Oh, is this for the dinner that's coming up in
June?
June?
June 2nd, I believe it is. At the.
Well, go ahead and announce it.
Well, all I got so far is at the Amra dinner. It just says the Plains of Fame, the Southern California Amra dinner. Join us June 2nd for an evening of fun and excitement. Dine and mingle among vintage aircraft. They were built.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty
That's
cool.
neat.
That were built and flown by the greatest generations. Let's see, they're going to have numerous raffle prizes, great meal, gun table. I can't see that well.
A gun table.
Yeah. I guess they're going to be, I don't know, I see some raffles, 4-day Alaska trip, 7 days at Roaring Camp. Let's see, you got an RSVP by May 27th. Tickets may be purchased at the event in the events section on the AmericanMiningRights.com site. So if anybody's interested in that, check that out. Go to AmericanMiningRights.com and you can get all the information, and we'll be sure and announce more about it next week too. I'll see if I can't get a better post where I can see it better. But I didn't know if you had that in your news thing or not, Kathleen.
I did not.
Okay, I didn't want to step on your toes, so that's why I wanted to ask you first.
You can't do that because you're the boss.
No, I still wouldn't do that to you.
The chain of command.
Oh, gotcha. Right. And on that note, we're turning it over to Kathleen. And
it is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right, everyone. April 25th. This is our last show for April, right?
Yeah.
Got May coming up. I can't believe it.
Our last West Coast Wednesday.
The last West Coast Wednesday, and then we'll be in May.
Okay.
Thank you, producer.
You're welcome.
He's on top of it.
Well, I'm going to change it up. You know, I've missed everybody, and it's really good to be here. So I thought, well, let's just mess this up a little bit. I'm going to start with global news today.
Okay.
So this one is in Colombia. An Afro-Colombian leader, Francia Marquez, from the Latoma region. She spent years protecting her community and the region from illegal mining. So she is going to win a prestigious Goldman Environmental Prize. It is considered a prestigious award. And this is going to be for her efforts to protect the environment and save the community from illegal mining.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So she had an interesting little life, but I'll give you a little bit of it.
Okay.
But you guys have heard in the news there's a lot of illegal activities in Colombia.
Yeah.
And mining is like the new I forget what the term is that they use, but anywho, it's kind of replaced the drug traffic.
Yeah, like the
trafficking.
like the cartel thing. Yeah.
Yes. So, but in the region, you know, the folks that live there, you know, they farm, and some of them are artisanal mining, which I think is small scale mining, small scale mining. They've been doing this for generations, and you know, the Ojave, I think it's the Ojavas River. This is like their lifeline.
Okay.
So Marquez's fight against illegal mining actually began when she was 13.
Wow.
So she was like into this, and you know, she studied law so that she could better understand things. You know, she argued some great cases, and I guess she helped bring a case under Colombian law that Afro-Colombians have the right to free and informed consent. So this is all part of when they have in respect to the mining activities there. So nearly 80% of the gold in Colombia is mined illegally, so that's something to think about. And they dump over 30 tons of mercury into rivers and lakes in the Amazon region. And the fishes are getting poisoned. Mining camps are springing up, kind of like the boom towns that we had in the California gold rush. I guess these cities are giving rise to prostitution, illegal drug use, and a lot of violence.
Holy cow.
So they're clashing with the residents. So that's sad that that's going on. But good for her.
Yes, definitely.
Right. So I thought I'd throw in some gemstone news.
Okay.
We haven't heard about gemstones in a while, right?
Wow, that's right.
All right. The global demand for gemstones is actually growing. And this is due to people wanting to purchase medium-priced gems, mostly through the home shopping network, believe it or not.
HSC.
Yeah.
Or HSN, whatever it is.
Yeah, so that seems to be the niche crowd that's causing this. they like to, buy jewelry and gems, and then they collect them.
Right.
And I guess fashion designers are really getting into that too, because each fashion designer has their own little line of jewelry.
Right.
I don't know if you're a jewelry person, but that's what they do.
Yeah, they're into it all, ain't they?
So the market is noticing a significant increase. There's also an increase in disposable income of the consumers, as well as the growth of using ornaments. They're using gems and ornaments in ceremonies for Asian economies. Consumers in emerging economies such as the Asia-Pacific region, they're slowly drifting away from the conventional unorganized jewelry and gearing towards more organized branded products. So this is increasing the awareness, and that is going to definitely contribute towards the driving up of the demand.
Yeah, right.
Some of the key players include Blue Nile.
Right.
Getting Jolly Gems. I don't know. Tiffany's, that was easy. And Titan Gems and Zales.
Yeah, of course, Zales, right. Getting Jolly Gems. That doesn't even sound right.
I don't know if that's really... It's GITANJALI. Getting Jolly.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Getting Jolly Gems and buy my wife a ring.
Up 6 times.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. On to the next global story. I don't know. Do we have our Scottish listener tonight? I'm not sure. I haven't been looking in the chat room because I've been doing my news. But anyway, this story is for Scotland. It's an event that is actually going to be May 3rd, but I'll probably forget to report on it, so I'm going to report on it now.
Okay.
Evidently, out there, 3 of UK's leading ethical gemstone suppliers will host a gem fair in Edinburgh. This is going to be the first ethicology? Ethicology, I don't know. Ethically. I didn't know that was a word, but anyway. It's going to be the first of its kind. So the company had successes in London and Bristol in the recent weeks, so they thought that they would do something in Scotland. So many jewelers in Scotland are getting interested in responsible gem sourcing. So they'll have the opportunity to see and buy a whole wide range of gemstones from around the world.
Wow. That'd be cool.
Yes.
That's pretty
neat. I bet that's going to be one amazing...
Yeah, it's going to be one heck of a show, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, they list some of the gemstones, some of the obvious ones that we all know of, but most of them will be like sapphires, diamonds, things like that. But they all come from traceable sources, and countries of Sri Lanka, Brazil, Malawi, Tanzania, Australia, and the U.S.
Oh, nice.
It's being held at the Hill Street Design House, and that's on Hill Street, Edinburgh. And that will be on Thursday, May 3rd, from 1 to 6.
Oh, that'd be a sight to see.
Yeah.
To see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. There's something about gemstones. Oh, my goodness.
I like them.
Shiny things.
They're shiny. Yeah. That's what it is, Kathleen. We like shiny.
Yes. Well, here's a short little blurb about Cambodia. You don't hear about them very often. But an Australian-based mining company, Geo-Pacific Resources, they've confirmed the discovery of gold and silver deposits in their drilling sites in the northern part of Cambodia. So they announced that a new zone of gold and silver deposits were discovered at its Prospect 118 site at the company's Khao Sa project in Pre Vihir province. I don't think that's how you say it, but
close enough.
But anyway, they've been doing some exploration out in that area, and this is actually their second discovery because they did discover another pocket of stuff in January. the article that I read went on to say, what kind of deposits they were. I mean, it was pretty informative. But I guess the deposits are epithermal deposits, and they're really small, but the concentration of minerals is very, very high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's likely caused by the circulation of subsurface water, which breaks down organic compounds in the soil, and it mineralizes them, and it converts organic matter into inorganic substances like gold and silver.
I did not know that.
And it's one of the easiest things to mine because it is found so near the Earth's surface.
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew what one of those things looked like.
Me too. No clue. As usual.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, so exciting.
Yeah. Exciting for Cambodia.
I thought that was different because I've never heard of an epithermal deposit.
Right, and like you said, we don't hear much about Cambodia. Yeah.
No, we don't. Although it was an Australian mining company.
Oh, okay. In Cambodia.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that brings us to local stuff. And another gemstone thing made it in the news. This was kind of weird. This happened today, actually.
Oh, okay.
It occurred in Chicago on Gemstone Row. There's a big fire, and it's known as the Mallers Building, and it's located on Jewelers Row in the Loop on South Wabush Avenue. Mm-hmm. So all the businesses in the area are mostly jewelry and gemstones. So they were very nervous, but most of their equipment was damaged, but their gemstones were safe because they keep them in fireproof safes.
Oh yeah, you would think, right?
So that's good. Mm-hmm. And nobody died. So
that's good.
There was 2 people working in the building, and the 2 firefighters did get injured, though. Let me say that they were injured fighting the fire. 2 people had to be rescued.
Wow,
that happened today.
Man, I didn't even see that one yet. Interesting.
Yeah. All right, so this one is this one's been circulating actually.
Okay.
The story I've seen it on our official Facebook page, and people when they see news they share it, and that's awesome because sometimes I can use a little help.
Sure. Oh yeah, I mean that's a lot you do each week. For the news.
I do it after work, so it's like, ooh.
Man, and you come up with some great stuff.
Well, anyway, this was the one on the U.S. Forest Service, and they're cracking down on gold panning. This is in the San Gabriel Mountains.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, the San Gabriel Mountains have been part of a national monument. So this new plan, they are saying that mineral collection for non-commercial personal uses is just not suitable. So it's going to cover all the activity in the monument's 340,000 acres.
Wow.
You can, however, mine if you hold a claim.
Okay.
But the existing mining claims, I guess, are dwindling, or I don't think they're giving any new ones out.
Right.
But it does cover 2,000 acres of this area. So
I don't know, because I seen that where they're saying they want people to report people if they see them panning or some crap like that. I was like, what's going on now? Man, it's always something.
Yeah, I know. I mean that's unfortunate.
It is.
I mean, it's just panning. I get it. If it's a natural, a monument or whatever, I don't know.
Right.
But you don't dredging it in Yellowstone, okay?
Right, but I mean,
whatever.
Right, but if you're like, you're a family going in and you're doing some panning, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I know.
You're not.
I think I read something too about they want to protect the habitat of a yellow-legged frog
from a gold pan
called the Santa Ana sucker.
Yeah, and again, there's that many people panning down there that it's gonna really.
I know.
Interfere with that habitat, I could just see.
But not if they pan like I do.
Jeez. I just don't get it. It's madness. It is what it is.
It is madness.
It's a pan.
But I guess there is commenting period. I don't know when that is. Maybe. I think you have 45 days to or maybe it's in the next 45 days
to comment.
Yeah.
I just want to put it's a pan.
It's a pan.
It's a pan. It's not going to hurt a frog.
It's insane.
Or its habitat. It's a pan. God almighty. Wrong with them.
Well, that's kind of depressing. So let's go for some little uplifting news.
Right. Something more uppity.
Some light-hearted news. Right. This is actually local events, and thank you, Tim, for checking Amara's site out for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
But we have others in the area. Well, this is actually in Paradise, California. So if you're in the vicinity of that area, they're holding their 60th annual Paradise Gold Nugget celebration.
Ooh.
This is actually a 4-day celebration.
Ooh.
This
That's
is crazy.
Cool.
It's opening ceremonies include the crowning of the Gold Nugget Queen.
Nice.
I want to be a Gold Nugget Queen.
See, you should be there.
It starts tomorrow, actually, the 26th.
Darn it!
And it's going to be at the Paradise Performing Arts Center. Okay. And I guess the area is celebrating just the town's rich mining history. And evidently, a 54-pound gold nugget was discovered there in 1859.
Wow. Very cool.
That's what they're celebrating. I would celebrate, too.
Yeah, I would, too. That's cool.
Anywho, their theme this year is Decades of Gold. So on Saturday, on the 28th, the Donkey Derby starts at 9 a.m. in Old Magalia. I don't know. Anyway, the Donkey Derby, I guess, is a reenactment of the delivery of the famous nugget.
Oh.
I don't know where they're delivering it, but...
Don't know.
It's a parade. Mm-hmm. So it winds down, I think it's going to start at 1 p.m. Or noon to 1 p.m.
Okay.
It's going to start at the Paradise Depot, and it'll take place in, the rest of the festivities will take place in Community Park. They're going to have live music, food, and libations. I had to look up the word libations because it was in the article. I'm like, what is that?
What is it?
And the definition still didn't make any sense to me, but it's a drink poured out as an offering.
Huh?
So it must be like a tradition or something. Like grog or what is that stuff?
Yeah, that word don't fit, actually, in what they're talking about.
So that was interesting. The first ever Gold Nugget Days Hoedown is set for Saturday from 7 to 11 p.m. Mm-hmm. This will be at the Paradise Elks Lodge. They will have music by bands like, I guess, the Blue Merles.
Okay.
And Brad Peterson and Friends. So tickets will be $18 to get to go to that. Mm-hmm. Sunday, a deep pit barbecue will take place at Gold Nugget Museum. Those tickets are $10 in advance, $12 if you purchase them at the lunch. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of music, gold panning, and a bunch of children's activities.
Oh, okay. You
can visit Gold Nugget Museum's website, and then if you want more information, Gold Nugget Museum.
Gold Nugget Museum. That sounds like a fun little event, though. 4 days.
Yeah, it's 4 days of celebrating gold.
That sounds like our kind of a party right there.
Kind of like Gold Rush days, but not so organized.
Yeah, and 2 extra days of it. That would be really cool. 4 days. See, that sounds like a fun event. Hopefully one of our members or somebody listens going to it, and they can come back from it and call in Sunday and report about it to us or something. That'd be pretty cool to hear about it. Yeah,
does anybody out there live near Paradise, California?
That's right. If you do, check this event out. That sounds like a good time. Man.
Well, that's kind of up. I went from something negative in California
yes, you did.
to something positive. So there's still people out there that celebrate mining.
That's right. 54-pound nuggets, actually.
Well, I would celebrate, too.
I would, too. I'd celebrate every day.
Oh, boy. Well, this next event, it's actually in Midland, North Carolina. I know this is a West Coast show, but I thought it was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. They're going to have mining in the 1850s at the Reed Gold Mine, and this will be this Saturday. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I reported in a story about what kicked off the Carolina gold rush.
Yeah.
Well, the Reed gold mine, this is back in 1799. It's named after Conrad Reed's family.
Right.
He discovered a 17-pound nugget. He was fishing, and then I guess they used it as a doorstop. I mean, it was a crazy story. You have to tune in. I think it was a closer look that I had it on.
Yep.
I think
it was, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think, it was a closer look. I remember the doorstop piece. Well, anyway, at the mine, they'll have historic interpreters. I think that might be reenactors, maybe? I don't know. Oh. They're going to be at the Reed Gold Mine Saturday, April 28th. It's going to recall the history of the 1850s mining area. So they'll have history demonstrations of surface and underground mining. There's going to be like hands-on mining activities and other demonstrations. Costume interpreters, people who dress up like the period, will show their cradle and log rockers. Must be a piece of equipment. Others will show how blasting holes were drilled and gold-bearing quartz rock was removed. We're going to show how that was done. The California Type 10 stamp mill will show how rock was mixed with mercury to extract gold. I think that would be kind of neat. Yeah. So you can pan for gold there,
right? And not get.
But anyway, you can. I think it's $3. This is kind of weird though. I don't understand this one. It was $3.21 per pan.
What?
20. That's what I read. I promise.
Come on, what's the 21 cents for?
I don't know. Isn't that weird?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Sounds
taxes. Is that what it is? 21 cents tax on each pan.
Admission for adults is just $5, not include your tax.
It's not $5.21.
And no, it's not $5.21. It's $4 for ages 3 to 12, and if you are 2 and younger, you are free.
Wow, it's awesome. And that's this weekend, the 28th?
That is the 28th. In North Carolina, at the Reed Gold Mine.
And we know we got some North Carolina.
That would be so cool to see.
Yes.
I wonder if we go to North Carolina for a Cronies Club, I wonder if we could do a tour or something.
I wonder, maybe we can, yeah. We would have to give them a call and find out. That'd be cool.
See if it's close in the area where we could, take a little break. And
heck yeah. Because I'd like to see that. That would be
so cool to see.
Yeah, if we go down there, I definitely want to see something like that. That'd be cool. And I know we got a lot of North Carolina listeners, so hopefully some of them are going to attend that event also. So this weekend, it sounds like another good time. Man.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
There is. That's great.
So we are to our fun facts.
Fun facts. I gotta get your fun facts bubbles.
All right. All right, so this is kind of interesting. You know, we just talked about the Carolina Gold Rush a little bit. And, of course, we've got the California Gold Rush and the Klondike Gold Rush. But what we're going to visit tonight are different types of gold rush. These are going to be untapped gold rushes. Okay. I read an interesting story in Dredge. It's at dredgenow.com. It's called The Galactic Gold Rush. And I know I've reported stories on space mining, but they predict that this is going to be just a really big gold rush. Their teams will be racing to get there, to collect all the gold from the space rocks. I guess examples of like the asteroids, they say that one rock measuring 3,000 feet across can contain $5.4 trillion.
Holy cow.
Worth of platinum.
Wow.
Of all things. Yeah. And gold. I mean, they'll also have gold, but I guess that's one of the things that I'll have. But they are predicting that the first trillionaire will make their fortune in outer space mining. So, could that be you? I don't know. So the article did some speculation. I thought it was kind of funny, and so I'm going to share it, of who will be the trillionaires in the outer space galactic gold rush. Well, number one person This is obvious. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Really?
You know who he is, right?
The name
You
sounds...
see his commercials. Neil deGrasse.
Wait a
Did I
minute.
say it right?
Is he a athlete?
No, he is an astrophysicist.
Oh, darn it! Who the heck am I thinking
Yeah,
of?
he does those commercials you see every now and then. He'll do documentaries and stuff like that. But they predict that he will figure it out and be the first trillionaire there.
I would think.
He may, because he knows all about the universe.
But don't...
He's quoted as saying... He's quoted as saying that the universe is vast and limitless.
Mm-hmm.
It's limitless resources is what he says. So
I would think that the Tesla guy would be the first one, since he builds his own rockets already and stuff. So, you know.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because it is on my list.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Look at you jumping ahead.
See,
now you're stepping on my toes.
But I was thinking outside the box. See.
Well, that was good. That was a very, very good.
Well, you need a
education.
rocket, right, to get up there. So.
Right. So they're just thinking of who's going to figure it out. So maybe if Neil deGrasse gets with that company, Tesla, maybe they will figure it out. Who knows?
Maybe they partner up. Oh.
Yeah. Well, another one they said. Oh no. The other one would be probably an investment bank, and Goldman Sachs. That name came up.
Okay.
So anyway, they are saying that Goldman Sachs has been closely monitoring the space mining market. The investment bank said in a recent statement, while the psychological barrier to mining asteroids is high, the actual financial and technological barriers are far lower. Prospecting probes, we talked about that, can be built for tens of millions of dollars each. And I guess Caltech has suggested an asteroid-grabbing spacecraft, which could cost $2.6 billion. Yeah.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, I know. But the richest people in history were some of them were named too. But you never know.
Right. I mean, it kind of eliminates the small guy from this race, because the cost alone to do it.
I
mean, good God. Like you said, build an asteroid-grabbing spacecraft. I'm like, okay.
It sounds so... we shouldn't laugh, because...
I know.
We got to have dreamers like that.
You're right. I know we shouldn't laugh.
Keeps the world going.
But it does sound
You just
funny.
need a freaking tractor beam.
Yeah, exactly.
A laser beam.
We'll call it Preparation
Sharks
H.
with laser beams. That's what you need.
Yep.
Maybe it's going to be Dr. Evil. He'll be
that
the trillionaire.
was his name on the list. It had to be.
His name was not on the list, but it should be.
You should have added it, Kathleen. Dr.
Yes.
and Scott Evil. Interesting.
Well, we shall see. More to come, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Another untapped area that is considered an untapped gold rush. Did you know there's 80 times as much gold in 1 ton of cell phones as there is in a gold mine? This is according to an expert on electronic waste. His name is Federico Magalini. Anyway, his profession is known as an e-waste expert, or expert on electronic waste. E-waste. That's what it's short for, electronic waste.
Gotcha.
I didn't even know that was a job.
I didn't know it was a job.
There's an expert on it.
Damn.
So anyway, there will be an added benefit to recycling. Lately, there's been a lot of interest in old electronics. Actually, last week, Apple debuted Daisy, a robot that disassembles old iPhones to recycle the materials inside. Reuters reported that story. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Robotics. Anyway, a South Korean factory they specialize in retrieving precious metals from car batteries. And in a recent paper published by the journal Environmental Science and Technology, researchers argued that recovering materials from the discarded electronics just makes more financial sense than mining for new materials from the earth. They call this urban mining. You know, that may be true in some cases, but finding material from the earth is what I love about it. So, right. I don't know.
I don't know about it, though.
It's called urban mining. Look at that.
It's interesting. I mean, I got a box of cell phones and electronic scrap sitting over here in the corner.
I'm sure. Yeah, and the article did talk about, you know, we probably have tons of what's considered e-waste,
okay.
In our homes.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't, I mean, the list is expanded, and this kind of surprised me. Anything that is connected to a plug and has the battery is considered an e-waste.
Really?
So, yeah. This includes devices that generate electricity, like solar panels.
Okay.
Electronic waste is different. They just get emotionally attached to their phones and their PCs and cameras, so they don't really throw them away, but they will eventually.
Right. They all wind up there.
So, anyway, it's not really a new trend, because we know that there is gold in cell phones and electronics, but it's just extracting it has been just, you know, really hard to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So people are getting very, you know, wise to that, and technology is just going crazy. So, yeah. They say, I guess, to give you some comparison, but a ton of mobile phones, they say that there is usually about 350 grams of gold.
In 1 ton of phones?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of phones,
though.
That
is. How many would... 1 ton would be like... Wow. Dump truck loads, probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would have to be.
But you can get stuff out of it. You can get iron, copper, aluminum, and then plastic, of course, and then gold. Mm-hmm. And then another one was the lithium cobalt, which I did report on the interesting cobalt story before. Mm-hmm. That's why I threw in the cobalt for the price.
Right. We want cobalt prices. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But did you know that in California, when you buy a new laptop, that you pay an extra amount of money, that it's about $2 or $3 extra, but this money is going into a fund managed by the state government of California. And then it's being used to ensure recyclers and people collecting all the waste are being paid for their services.
Wow.
And others, that's in California.
California
I swear, California's just turned into like a criminal racket, I swear.
Weird out there.
Not all of it.
No,
yeah.
It's like...
To add a special exercise tax.
Yeah.
Allegedly going to something.
I think their taxes just went up a lot, did it?
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
They come up with some weird ideas out that way.
Remember.
That's why everybody lives in Arizona.
I think so.
A gold pan will kill the yellow-legged frog.
Yeah. So, you gotta watch out for those yellow-legged frogs.
Yellow-legged frogs. Mm-hmm. Dang them.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
I guess in other states, it's pretty... I think this is how it is in Ohio, but producers are required to pay for pickup. And what they do is they transport these things to recycling plants. Mm-hmm. Where it's disassembled. I guess they even shred it. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, in some stores, they got bins for you to bring in your old electronics.
Yeah. You know, I think I'll do that. Just start bins everywhere, and then...
Yeah. We'll get a ton.
Yeah.
We'll have an urban mining party.
We'll become urban miners and start getting 390 grams of gold for 1 ton of cell phones.
I know. But you can also get iron and copper, but you have to have a furnace to melt it. So,
like I said, I
don't know furnace, but
I have a box of that stuff, and it's like, how do I get this gold out of it? It's like, It's a lot more involved than just breaking it out. It's like, gosh darn. It's worth it, I guess, if you know how to do it, but, you know.
I would like, they were talking about facilities that recover these metals, and I really would like to go see that.
Go tour one or something?
I'm going to put it on my bucket list.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool. Just to go tour it and see how they do it and their whole process.
I mean, for Apple they have a robot that will disassemble an iPhone.
That's weird.
Like, if you have one that will assemble it.
Yeah, true. You might as well
hit
have
the reverse button. I just had to do a robot joke because, oh my goodness, you'd be surprised what's coming out there just in the financial world about robots.
Did you guys get your robots?
I don't have a Siri or anything, Alexis.
No, I thought you guys were getting robots at work, right?
Oh yeah,
you guys got.
They have them.
They call it robotics, but I was picturing the Terminator.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's actually just a computer that has artificial intelligence.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Pretty soon, all of us won't ever have jobs.
Nope.
And blue collar, white collar, nothing. So we'll need to mine.
Yep. We'll have to urban mine.
It's crazy what they're coming out with. I mean, an analytical job is going to be replaced.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you're going to have to go to school for technology.
Yeah.
There you go.
To program.
That was Kathleen's advice.
Mm-hmm.
How to build a robot.
How to prevent the robot from taking over the world.
Mm-hmm. Got to shut down Skynet is what you got to do.
Yeah. Just need a master button that says off.
Oh my gosh.
Reboot.
But, technology right now, I mean, they still have a long way to go. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our internet's not even working.
Yeah.
How the heck are they going to have robots?
Right, exactly.
The human race will be safe.
they don't even call it robot. They call it bot. The bot.
Oh, that sounds cooler, I guess.
I guess so.
Bot.
It just sounds so scary.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, Kathleen, the bot can do that.
It would be cooler
Okay.
if it had robotic hands and was doing things, though. Not just like a computer.
It's just a computer.
Yeah, it's not as cool. You gotta make it cooler at least. Give you something to mess with anyway. The bot.
So, with having all said that, just make sure that you they say to discard your old phone the right way, and they say to keep what you collect out of it in the loop. When I say in the loop, I mean in circulation. Like, you melt down the gold, you cash it in, and it goes for something else. It just kind of recycles, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They'll be different. It's not that there won't be any jobs. The jobs will focus on different things.
Yeah,
And recycling is one of them.
Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I want to recycle.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
It is.
So the people who drive around and collect the TVs and stuff,
Yeah,
They're
onto it.
they are. You think they're not? They're smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it will be the way in the future. I mean, it's gonna have to be the population. I won't go into all that, but anywho.
So I wonder how long before the garbage companies give you a can that you throw your electronics in, and then they have a truck that picks that up, like they do the bottles and the cans, and then we're gonna have our electronics. Then they're recycling it and getting the.
Well, that's when you go around and collect electronics from the bin.
I know, that makes it easy then.
Oh, look, they put it out in a bin for me.
See? That's what it's going to come down to. Watch and see.
Well, and I've watched YouTube videos of people extracting gold from, computer chips and different things.
Right.
And, man, it's a lot goes into it.
It's a big process. That's what I've watched them too.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people fail too, but
Right.
I mean, they do it.
Massive failures, yeah. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
It is the next untapped gold rush, is what they call them. And then finally, that brings us to our last one. This is where your Tesla comes in.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So finally, another untapped gold rush. will come in the way of lithium. So this article was by a James Stafford. It came out of valuewalk.com, and by no means are we giving any investment advice. I had to put that out there. So anyway, he's stating that there is a modern-day gold rush around lithium. It is one of the most sought-after minerals. They call it white petroleum as a nickname because it is a crucial element. The demand for lithium is soaring. Producers are frantically searching for new sources of the supply. So prices have doubled in the last 2 years, rising as high as $16,500 per ton.
Wow.
And I don't know what lithium looks like. I mean, when you mine it, I don't even know. Is it liquid? Is it?
No clue.
I don't know.
Lithium.
I don't know. So anyway, of course, we've kind of talked about it. The demand for lithium-ion batteries. Okay. Powering electronic vehicles, which is also, I'm going to say EV because that's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Power electronic vehicles, EVs.
Okay.
Obviously the wind turbines that you see, I know they're in northern Ohio near where Ed Marvin lives in Delphus.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
It's in northwest Ohio. North central, I don't know. Northwest.
Okay.
But anyway, you see these big wind turbines, and I guess lithium is a big. I guess they use it. I don't know, for batteries.
Yeah.
Are those run on batteries?
Yep.
Oh. All right. Well.
I don't know.
Shut up.
That's the questions right now.
The Wall Street Journal reported that the surge in demand has pushed lithium miners into new areas to search for rich deposits. Traditional production of lithium and lithium-ion batteries is concentrated in 5 key areas. The demand is set to increase dramatically in the coming years, and investors will be searching for creative new ways to increase the global supply. And China produces most of the world's lithium batteries. Surprise!
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, so they own major shares in South American lithium mines, where the bulk of the world's lithium is produced.
Lithium.
China anticipates the demand for lithium batteries to soar, mostly because the EVs that I spoke of, it will exceed the demand for gas-powered cars, and they're predicting by the year 2030.
Really?
That's within reach.
Yes, it is.
European and North American firms are also getting on board. Europe uses 25% of the world's lithium, while European automakers are anticipating a surge in EV production. The continent is shifting away from gasoline-powered cars. Investors in Europe are searching out lithium deposits in Germany, the Czech Republic. Drillers are mapping out underground lithium deposits in the UK, Portugal, and Sweden. So in North America, they're getting on board as well. They're tapping deposits in like South America, places like that. Canadian miner Quantum Minerals Corporation. They've expanded its lithium mine project in Manitoba by 100%. Canada could become a key source of lithium. It's good news for the North American industry because they may be losing access to Chinese lithium batteries. In April, the U.S. government put a big tariff on imported Chinese lithium batteries as part of a tariff on Chinese goods worth $50 billion. Oh, wow. So what does that mean? That means lithium miners will see a bigger market for their products, and a surge of investments will start to take off in North American mining. They say it has the lowest risk factor in the world.
Lithium batteries.
But I'm not giving you investment advice.
That's right.
Well, hopefully it pans out, but I just don't know. I don't know what lithium looks like, and I would love to know.
Me either. I wonder if it's just like a powdery rock. I don't know.
Google it.
Google it. What does lithium look like? I don't know. I
Like,
know Donald Knox
when you mine it, or maybe it's just something you mine and then you do something with it and then it turns to, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now.
I don't know. Donald Knox said there's a lithium process plant down by San Domingo, so I don't know. Interesting.
Well, Tesla Motors, they were mentioned in the article because they say electric cars will eventually be more profitable than the traditional car, and they are evidently easier to produce. Costs will keep coming down, especially now that Tesla has launched its battery gigafactory in Nevada.
Oh, that's right. Their gigafactory.
Gigafactory. What the heck?
It's a gigafactory.
I remember the Gigapets. Remember those little...
Yeah.
Shad's looking at me like I'm old.
But a
But anyway.
What the heck's a gigafactory? I don't know, gigafactories.
Well, Tesla said they'll be selling over 2 million cars annually in less than 6 to 7 years from now. And I have seen a lot of them.
I have
a lot
too.
more.
They're nice cars. I like them. They're expensive, though.
Nice.
God, they're expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But they're cool.
Oh, self-driving cars?
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely see that coming. Mm-hmm. Our car will drive itself.
That'd be cool.
We went from our house to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it drove. Isn't that crazy?
Is it got that thing like the Cadillac's got that you just push the button and it drives?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It'll steer it.
Right.
It'll slow you down for the flow of traffic. Pretty cool.
It's weird, but it's cool at the same time. Yeah. That's a neat feature. But it's like, don't fall asleep, but you
you can't go make a sandwich.
Right, but you can
relax. Or maybe you can, I don't know.
Maybe you can, yeah, but you can relax.
With all the stuff's in the front seat, I guess you can make a sandwich.
I think it's a cool feature, And where's
it? It is, but sometimes it freaks me out when I drive it. Because you'll be driving along, and then all of a sudden your steering wheel's moving. And I'm like, that's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
What if you overcorrected or something?
Mm-hmm.
I think they had the Uber cars that drive themselves.
Right.
And then they end up hitting somebody on a bike, and so now
that's right.
They went back to the drawing board to fix the bug, or to get the bugs out.
Yeah. The bug is to put a driver behind the wheel. I don't know. I don't want to be a passenger in a car that don't have a driver. Strange.
Oh, Donald said that we passed the giga.
Yeah, the processing plant.
I think we passed the servers, didn't we?
Yeah, the Microsoft one or something, or Apple one. I don't know which it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's strange.
And Eric Pendleton in the chat room is talking about lithium. It doesn't occur as a metal in nature, but it's found, I guess, I don't have my glasses on.
Many minerals.
It's found in
combined in small amounts of nearly all indigenous rocks and in the
igneous
water of many mineral springs.
Mm-hmm.
Spodumene, pedalite, lepidolite, and
Aglagonite.
Oh my gosh!
Are the more important minerals containing lithium.
Good
oh my
grief.
gosh!
So it's just in stuff, and you crush it, and you get the lithium out.
Well, who the heck would sit around and think about that? I'm going to take this and crush it with this, and I'm going to make lithium.
Yeah. Strange.
I guess. I mean, I guess I'm just getting too old and set in my ways.
I think that's what it is, Kathleen. We're just...
I think it's just complicated. Everything's complicated anymore.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's complicated. It's strange. I guess Donald...
But that's all I had.
All right. Well, thank you. I guess Donald Knox wanted to call in. Kathleen, great job.
Oh, okay.
Great job, as always, Kathleen. Loved it.
Thank you.
Great job. You always get my mind to thinking. Now I'm looking at my box of electronics scrap. Going,
Do we have any boxes of electronics? As many phones as we go through.
Yeah, you got to save them all. I've saved every one. I've stripped out a bunch of computers, and here you go. This should be Donald. All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Don from Maricopa, Arizona.
Hey, how are you, Donald?
Hey, Shad, Cat, and Dennis Dayton got a video of it. When you guys went to the Amber claims and Jim's claim, that old abandoned plant, that's an old lithium plant.
Is it?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Wow.
So you guys had that
cool.
was the plant I'm talking about. It's right in the wash.
Yeah.
The thing's got to be, I think they abandoned it in the 40s, 50s, or right before Korea, as I understand.
Wow.
The Korean War. But that's what they process with lithium. Believe it or not, all the gold in the area, that's what they process.
Wow.
That's strange.
Pretty cool.
They should have kept it up and going, though.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Giga Factory or something, and I guess when we went to Jim's, we passed it in Mesa. It wasn't I don't know if it's a Giga Factory. I think it was a server thing. Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that's what I thought.
And good job cleaning up my hole. You guys did real good.
Yeah, that's was a fun time.
Yeah, that's where you guys got the nuggets and stuff. I got sicker than a dog, and I
you
wasn't
were just
supposed
there,
to
weren't you?
I went out to Jim's claim, and I wasn't supposed to be out in the heat with the meds I was on then. And I thought, well, it's only supposed to be, in the low mid 80s. It ended up being $1.05.
Shoo.
Oh,
man,
I didn't bring my canopy. I was sicker than a dog.
Oh, geez, not good.
Oh no.
Not good.
But,
oh goodness. Sorry that.
But I always wanted to. But when you guys coming back?
Well, I keep telling Shad. Well, we've got some projects and stuff to do. So we'll let you know.
Okay. And depending on because I don't get weekends off anymore. If you guys go out midweek or something like that, I'll take you out. I'll take you to a few places that if you guys want to venture.
Cool.
Oh, sweet! Did you hear that? Wandering buffaloes are gonna go wander
in the desert.
Donald Knott.
Yeah, I'll take you out near the south border. Daytime, it's rather safe, but they got it just slipped my mind where they got those standing rocks where people stack them.
Yeah.
Current cairns.
I don't know.
Is what they're called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where they stack the boulders. These things got to be 700-800 pounds a piece, and who did it were the Catholic monks, the Jesuit monks.
Really? I would love to see that.
Yeah. This is when they mined out here in the 1600s.
That'd be cool to see.
See, Arizona is so much cooler.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not literally, but
no, but it's the place to be.
It's just also too when you guys do come out. Let's say you guys really do decide to move out here, come in the fall, because if not, your dogs will have a hard time. I've seen people where they came from Maine and their dogs literally went bald.
Wow!
Really? Oh, that's good to know.
And it was late spring. It was like now. They could not handle the dry weather and the heat.
Right.
They had such a hard time acclimating.
What's that?
Acclimating, getting used to the heat.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's good to know.
Yeah, if you guys do try to plan it where you guys come out in the beginning of fall, October, November.
Okay.
When we start to cool off. Really, when we start to cool off, because it's going to be hard on your dogs.
Oh, good to know. What about koi, Tom? What about the koi?
I think you'll be the first.
You'll have the only koi pond in Arizona.
One of the houses we were looking at had a koi pond. It was
the
dry,
only thing
of course.
I've seen is fish in a pond. I've never seen anybody have a koi pond.
Oh, what about an indoor one?
I've seen people have. My grandmother had them. Goldfish, the big ones.
Uh-huh.
And owls would come by and pick them off.
Oh, goodness.
She was forever getting family members to come and bring her new fish because the owls will come and eat them.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah,
We have a lot of
I'm going to do
predatory
is
animals.
I'm going to build the koi pond and build a house around it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a chicken wire over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I heard.
But
all the
all right, I'll
predatory
let you
birds.
guys go.
All right, Donald. Have a great evening, buddy, and
Thanks,
for calling.
Donald.
Hey, and Dennis Dayton got a good video of that processing plant. Just wanted to let you know when they came out that weekend after Vegas last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He
It was
got
like
a
it
good
was
shot
actually
in that
this
video
time
of that
last year,
processing
exactly.
plant.
Yes, it was. This was the time of year. We'll have to
Yep, we
have
were
Dennis,
out in the desert.
have to get that from Dennis, Kathleen. That video.
I think
But,
I
it's
saw
on-
it.
it's on
It was,
YouTube, everybody.
He posted it on
Okay.
his
I didn't
page.
know if you...
All right, I'll let you guys go.
All right, Donald. Take care,
Thank you.
brother. All right, have a good
Thanks,
night.
Donald.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy. All right. Pretty cool. I think we'll go ahead
Yes.
and wrap things up here tonight. Kathleen, great job. Rich, thank you for being here. Shad,
Yep.
thank you for being here.
Of course.
And we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And don't forget to tune in Sunday at 7:30. We'll be here again. Don't forget to check out all the things we got going on our official Gold Prospector Space Prospector Radio Facebook page and all the other things. YouTube, patrons, Crony Club. Check out the new Crony Club giveaway that's posted. So let's see. What am I forgetting? Shad, anything?
Shad, or
Nope.
Dress Your Dredge.
Oh yeah, Dress Your Dredge contest.
Oh, that's
Closing in on the home stretch here,
Yes,
people.
Yes, it
It
is.
can be a
of-
high banker.
A lot of gold and pay dirt's gonna be all mixed in for the lucky winner.
That's right. It's going to be nice. Going to be some good gold in there. So you
Mm-hmm.
better do something to them dredges. And
I
send a
can't remember.
picture.
Is it like 1 or 2 or how many grams? I
don't
think
know.
I don't know. It's quite a bit.
It'll be quite a bit in there. It'll be fun. That's for sure, won't it?
It's going to be a hodgepodge of all of our
Mm-hmm.
cons. So,
Cons and gold. It'll be nice. Somebody will be happy. That's for sure. So on that note, we want to say goodnight, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. And we will see you all Sunday at 7:30. Have a great week, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.